Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rich here on this Wednesday morning. The outdoor video is not working this morning, so we just dropped back and punt. This is the webcam this morning. My job on this video is to get you ready for a storm system arriving in the middle of the night again tonight. Another one of these storm systems that arrive, in the wee hours of the morning. I'll have the latest future radar, the latest from the Storm Prediction Center on the severe weather risk. Also, a lot of you have your fingers crossed on the rainfall potential. I've got that map too. Then we'll talk about the huge temperature plunge back behind the storm system. I'll get you ready for the weekend forecast. Whew, there's a lot going on, so let's get to it right now. There's the map this morning as the storm system gets organized out to the west of us. Already severe weather this morning, Oklahoma and Kansas, and high pressure over us. And that's going to be spreading eastward. There's the storm system. The frontal system is actually in the Arklatex region tonight at 7 p.m., moving on eastward. I think we're fine during the daytime hours today. I think we're fine during the evening. But a 90% chance of rain and thunderstorms after midnight in the wee hours of the morning. Today's high 87. Tonight's low 63. Winds pick up out of the southeast at 7 to 14. A marginal risk of severe weather covering much of the western half of the state through 7 a.m. Thursday morning. And then after 7 a.m., a marginal risk of severe weather covering most of southeast and east Alabama. That includes those of us who are in central Alabama. That means damaging wind gusts are the main threat. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, that is a formidable storm system near the Missouri Boot Hill, moving on eastward. At 1 a.m., future radar showing strong thunderstorms coming into southwest Alabama and overspreading the state, moving on east. Here's 4 o'clock in the morning. All of us are getting wet at that hour, but the strongest storms continue across south central Alabama and down to the coast. 7 a.m. in the morning, strong squall line in southeast Alabama. All of us are getting wet. Looks like a wet morning commute before that round moves out. Then the afternoon redevelopment of showers and thunderstorms means that we'll be wet again at times during the afternoon hours as well, with the front moving through. Dramatically cooler air back behind the front. There's where it is, 7 p.m. Wednesday night on the Georgia border, with the winds whipping in and the temperatures falling, and then a cool day on Friday for May, with temperatures probably not making it out of the 60s, maybe a stray shower. A cold start Saturday morning, very chilly, but a nice day with temperatures into the mid-70s. And I think on Talladega Sunday, the weather should be nice after a chilly start, a big recovery, temperatures into the 70s for the race. Here is future rainfall, showing 1.4 inches around Montgomery, 2 inches perhaps down around the Andalusia area, 2.3 around Mobile. So it depends on where you live. South Alabama should see some good rains out of this. 90% chance of showers and storms tomorrow, high 73. Look at the high on Friday after a morning low of 51, high 69. Upper 40s Saturday and Sunday morning before we recover into the low 80s during the day on Sunday. And the beach forecast for the beaches from Gulf Shores to Panama City, 75 for a high on Friday. A little breezy, in fact windy. Saturday, 77, up near 80 on Sunday. Water temperature now at 74. Here is the European, showing the warmest day is today. There's the storm system tonight and Thursday, the blue bars at the bottom, followed by the dramatically cooler air and the chilly Saturday morning, and then a big recovery next week before another storm system perhaps at the end of the following week. And then GFS is showing a series of chilly mornings, temperatures like, for instance, near 50 on Friday morning, upper 40s perhaps Saturday and Sunday morning, and a cool day during the daytime hours on Friday before we warm up. Our weather app will be very important. It has push notifications for watches and warnings, keep you on top of the hourly weather, and also the 10-day forecast now as we approach the weekend. It's great to have on your phone if you don't have it yet. I hope you have a smartphone. Some folks don't. Get it on your phone today. Go to the App Store, search Rich Thomas Weather. Briefly, I'll mention this is a big day in Montgomery tornado history. On this date 34 years ago, I was a very young pup, and I covered a intense tornado touchdown at 6 o'clock in the morning, northern bypass, with several 18-wheelers overturned and cars strewn about. 5 dead. That was the first of 3 rounds of tornadoes in central Alabama that day. Another round at 2 o'clock, another round during the 6 o'clock news with a tornado passing over the TV station as I broadcast on that long day. One of the most intense days of my career, 34 years ago today in 1984. All right, so my alarm is set for 1 o'clock in the morning tonight so I can keep tabs on the strong storms in the overnight hours for you. Meanwhile, I'll be also preparing your Thursday morning weather video, which will be online online by about 4:45, and hopefully everything will be working tomorrow morning. Hope you have a great day today. I'll see you on the radio later on this morning, and your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on 8 radio stations. That's the Blue Water family of stations. Have a good day. I'll see you later. I'm going to send this video out.
Rich Thomas Weather.